Welcome back to another week in my life as a second year vet student. My name is Deacon Lila and I vlog every single week of my life in vet school to show you what it's like being a vet student. Right now it's just before 2 p.m. and I don't have class today, but if I want to get any studying done, I'm probably going to have to go into uni because otherwise I won't really be in that environment to get work done. So I'm going to head over there right now and try to do some studying. I have a few topics that I'm behind on and a few topics that I have to study for the upcoming lectures. So it'll honestly be a pretty long day, but I got to get my studying done and I'm starting real late. I slept in today. So we'll get into uni, do some studying, and I'll probably cut to a time lapse. I'm back home now, guys. My friend did a bunch of baking for the holiday season, and I got a little surprise box here. Okay, here's a little list. Gingerbread cookie, hot chocolate cookie, peppermint bark brownie, red velvet cookie, sugar cookie, vanilla macarons. Oh my God. Shout out to Christina. I have the best neighbors on the planet. I just tried the macaron. It was so good, dude. I got a little bit of sugar kick because I'm about to go to the gym as it closes in like an hour and 10, so I'll have enough time to get a workout in before I go to sleep. I have a 9 a.m. tomorrow, and then I'm running a study session for my study society, which is at 12:30. So basically, I just got to get in to learn some bacteriology at 9. So hopefully I can get to sleep as soon as possible after I go to the gym. I did a lot of studying today. I basically caught up on, I think, everything that I was behind on. Maybe there's some stuff that I haven't gotten to. I have to check my schedule, but it's pretty good. I basically spent half of the day studying. It was about 4 hours total of actual work. So that's pretty good. It's more than I normally do, but I'm pretty much caught up now. I'll have to study a bit tomorrow as well. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it gets on. But it was a good Monday off. I slept in a ton. Basically just did nothing all morning and then got in the evening and got my work done. I'll see you tomorrow for a couple lectures in the morning. Good morning, happy Tuesday. Time for my 9 a.m. lectures. Okay, I finished up those 2 lectures, which are pretty hard because with the bacteria, there's no way around just memorizing all the different species. And then in here, we had a little study session for the study society. Me and the committee will make some questions and present them to our classmates, and we work through and study together. That's like my main extracurricular is running the study society. Bacteria stuff this morning was pretty difficult. It's definitely going to be a rough one for the exam, but hopefully in making some questions for these study society events, I'll get better myself. Anyway, tonight is the Christmas ball, which is like one of the main formal events that we have here at the college. So I'm going to head home, probably take a nap because if I'm going to be up late, but I have to wake up tomorrow morning, then I'd probably want to get a little nap in, maybe also go to the gym. And then I'll see you at the Christmas ball, probably right before I leave, but I don't know if I'll bring my phone. Okay, I'm ready for the Christmas ball now. I have basically like a white dress shirt on and some black pants. I didn't have time to take a nap, but I had time to go to the gym. I'm gonna head out now and I'll probably see you tomorrow morning for my 10 a.m. lecture. Good morning and happy Wednesday. I'm running on critically low levels of sleep right now, but I just have 2 lectures on gram-negative bacteria to get through, and then I can head home and take a nap. And hopefully all will be fine after I do that. But for now, it's just 2 lectures. I'm hoping I can have enough energy to really give it my full attention, even though I haven't slept that much. It was very fun last night, so I'm very happy I went to the winter ball. It was quite fun. I really enjoyed it. That being said, I gotta get into lecture now because I have about 5 minutes before I have to leave. So let's go to uni. Honestly, I'll probably see you right back here to take a nap in 2 hours. Okay, it's 4:30 right now. I'm packing up my whiteboard pens to head into uni. I have to get my work done today because otherwise I'll get way too far behind. I'm already behind on my study schedule, so sometimes in vet school, you really got no choice and you have to push through and get on top of your workload. That being said, I do have some 9 a.m.s tomorrow, so I can't stay up too late studying, but I'm also in that state right now where I'm like really groggy after a nap. Hopefully by the time I get to uni, I'm more awake and I can study. You know, if I do like 3 hours of good studying today and also a little bit of work for my study society, that's gonna be good. I have to stay on top of those things as well. I'll try to get a couple time lapses in of me studying. I have a really big topic, anti-inflammatories today and inflammation. So that might be a fun whiteboard if I can get a big classroom for that. So see how it goes, head into uni and get my work done, because otherwise it'll pile up and we can't have that happen. So let's go, let's push on and get it done. Okay, the topics today: circulatory disturbances, 2 lectures. That's a fun topic. I really like that one. Then inflammation, which is 5 lectures total. And then we've got bacteriology, and this is 2 lectures there. And then we've got tumor viruses, which is 1 lecture. So it's 10 lectures total. Okay, I finished up with the whiteboard studying of the anti-inflammatory and inflammation topics. That was the 5 lectures. So far it is 7:30, so it's been almost 2 hours. What I also spent half an hour doing after I finished on the whiteboard was sorting through the flashcards that I generate in the lecture and only picking out and editing it so that when I study these flashcards, starting probably, in a few days, I can keep the level of knowledge that I'm at now, and I can expand on the details that I'm not getting. And that way I don't have to study on the whiteboard that often, because it takes a lot of time compared to flipping through some flashcards every day. And so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just sorting through it. I think I might go back and study some more, but it is getting close to 8 o'clock, so I don't know. I'll see how I get on.
Look at ours.
Our nose, and then our groin, and then our groin on where they go. What's going on there, bro? What's going on over there on that plate? What's going on in your nose, bro? Ready? Yeah. Oh, what? All right, here we go. Now we're doing it the correct way. I'm at uni right now. It's about 6:45. What I did was I spent a couple hours designing a session for my study society, which is going to happen next week. So it was basically lining up the whole immune system. So it took me a couple hours, but it's all mapped out now. So my other committee members can help me out and make some questions to host that session. That being said, I have 3 lectures tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. and I haven't primed for them. Normally I would watch, some YouTube videos beforehand, easily like a week before, and get a chance to review the topic. So I've got to still do that. I also really want to get some studying done today, because there's only a couple topics on my list here, and I really could get them out pretty easily. They're not too difficult either. So I've got 2 things that I have to do before I can go home, and I'm gonna also make some questions for 2 study society events that we're having tomorrow. So there's a lot of stuff that I gotta do, and really not enough time to do it. So I'm gonna, maybe be here for a couple hours, but hopefully if I'm efficient, I can get it done pretty quickly. Good morning and happy Friday. It is 8 a.m. right now. I'm gonna head into uni. I have 3 lectures. They're on antimicrobial drugs and then antimicrobial resistance. And after that, I'm hosting 2 events for my study society. So I'm basically gonna be into uni from like 8:30 to 5:30. Definitely gonna be a really long day, and it's Friday, so it's already pretty tired at the end of the week, but we're gonna push through and get it done, and hopefully the lectures aren't too bad, and hopefully the sessions are pretty fun, and we'll see how it goes. I'll see you probably at the end of the day when I'm headed home. Okay, it's 12 o'clock. I just finished my 3 lectures for the day. Right now, I'm in this empty classroom, which hopefully will fill up for our first study session of the day. I'm going to be running 2 of these, so I'll be here until 5 p.m. I do like doing it, but it takes up a lot of time, especially when I have my exam next week. So we'll see how it goes, but I did choose to be the president of the society, so part of, the job. Oh my God. Well, it's midnight right now. I don't really know where the day went, to be honest. I finished up the sessions at like 5. They were pretty good. It was like less turnout than usual, but that's fine considering the time period of it. And so next week, hopefully we can get some more people turning up to our sessions. That being said, I went home, I ate some food, I went to the gym, and then I just spent the last couple hours figuring out some stuff for the society. So how we're gonna handle the PowerPoints and like presentations and stuff. We have a website. So I was working on the website a little bit to try and figure out the best way to do stuff. But I don't know where my time went. I got work tomorrow, so I got to be up I don't know how much sleep I can possibly get. Um, I think maybe I'll just wake up in like 8 hours and probably leave the house, at 9 something. I think I'm just gonna Lime bike to work because it's honestly cheaper and I think it's faster. So yeah, I'm working as a vet receptionist tomorrow. I work as a vet receptionist on Saturdays, whenever they need me to restrain or do anything like that. Or if there's anything interesting, the vet will help me out and let me do some stuff and let me help out, which is good for me and my learning. But yeah, I'm so tired right now, man. Like I've not been getting my full rest the last couple days. So I was saying, oh, if not yesterday, then today. Well, today it's already midnight, so it's gone. Hopefully tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta study though, so who knows? Who knows what my day will look like tomorrow? Especially because I'll probably get home at like 5 p.m. and then I have to study, and then it's gym time, and then it's bedtime. I don't know. It's okay. We'll see how it goes. But it was a pretty good day, and try to get some clips of me setting up the clinic tomorrow. I just finished up. I didn't handle any pets today. I was just doing some reception work and studying kind of like on my phone or on the computer. I was doing some work for my study society.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Never.
My friend is working all night, so I came over to walk her dog. It's Denver's birthday today, actually, so pretty special day for him. I'm gonna walk him just a little bit so he can use the bathroom, and I'm gonna head into the school's gym because my gym is closed, and I'm gonna hit a little workout. Probably see you at home. It's Sunday morning at 11 a.m. I was about to start studying because then I'd be able to probably get on track and not be totally cooked for my own exam, as well as create the events for the study society, as well as get this vlog up. I'm about to make a pretty dumb decision, to be honest. So last night I was up real late because I called my parents and like, fair enough, if I call my parents and that means I go to bed super late at night, even though I could have totally gone to bed at like 10 p.m. is a fair trade-off. Like I'm away from my family for, over a year. So that's cool, whatever. I was happy I woke up at 10:30 and I feel pretty rested. And I was okay, I'm gonna start studying at 11. I can finally get back on track. I can go through like the bacteriology stuff. I can do all my studying. Then I'll have time to write basically the exams and practice questions for this week's events. And then my friend called me and he said that him and his sister booked brunch for his sister's birthday. And they were gonna basically charge a cancellation fee. That was crazy because a few of the people had to drop out, so they weren't gonna meet the, amount on the table. So he called me and said, "You want to go to brunch in 5 minutes?" And I figured for all this guy's done, why not? So I'm gonna go to brunch. Try not to spend that much money because I don't really have it. But yeah, that's probably gonna be dumb. The only remedy is that I can do some flashcards on the tube. So think about it like that, I guess I'll knock out my socialization for the day and then I can just like huddle up and I don't know, put like a hoodie on and be a recluse and do my studying and stuff. So whatever, that's what we'll do. But yeah, if you want to be part of a village, sometimes you gotta be a villager. I heard that saying like a week ago. So yeah, let's go to brunch and I'll just be grinding out flashcards on my phone on the tube the whole way through.
One punch every day. I regret making this moment.
I'm back home now. I'm probably screwed, to be honest, but you'll probably have to tune in next week because I have to end the vlog. There's just a ridiculous amount of work that I have to do for the society, and also, I have to study my own bacteriology and all that sort of stuff. So I might be screwed, to be honest, but maybe I can pull off like, I don't know, a generational lock-in next week. So next week's vlog, the title is probably going to be something, I don't know, dramatic about finals week. Because it's going to be dramatic. Like, I don't know how I'm going to, I'm looking right now at like, I wrote out everything I'll have to do to make sure our events for the study society get created, first of all, and then actually put on, second of all. I'm not going to have any time to do my own studying. So yeah, I really hope this can somehow go well. And who knows, maybe I get very lucky, the sun shines on me and I open up the exam and it's all the topics I'm good at. But if not, I'm gonna get wrecked by bacteriology because I haven't even been able to study it. So yeah, I don't know. I'll see how I can do. But I'm sorry this wasn't a very entertaining vlog. Couldn't get too many clips up, but yeah, it's just busy week. And problem with running a study society is that the best time to have your events is when you should be studying yourself. So it's just annoying. I would like to be in a full position to do good on a test, and I'm probably not going to be because it's just too many things going on. But hopefully this video was a little bit entertaining. I do vlog every single week of my life in vet school, and if you stick around for next week, that'll be finals week. That should be pretty interesting. You get to see how a vet student studies and I don't know, locks in. That's it for me. I have to edit this video, and then I have to write an exam question, and then I have to write another exam question and another, and then I have to write a review. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff to do. Hopefully we can make it through. We shall see next week. But that's it for me for this week. If you liked the video, please drop a like. If you like the channel or you want to see more of vet school content, give the channel a subscription. Maybe leave a comment below, stuff you want to see. I'm going to be on break starting the week after next week, and I'll try to make some videos to put out in the middle of every week talking about vet school. So if you have any ideas of things you want me to talk about as a vet student, maybe my path to vet school, maybe what it's like being in this 5-year program versus what I think it'd be like in a 4-year, let me know in the comments below. But otherwise, I'm signing off because I might be cooked. See you next time. Thank you for watching.